Alright, let's see if we're live. We are indeed live. Do we have audio, though?
Live? Do we have...
We do indeed. Hello, hello, people of the internet. It is I, Soulrack Dragon here, back with more Bloodborne, where we will be attempting to end the Hunter's Nightmare today by taking down the final of the bosses here. It's an optional one, but, you know, I may as well take him down. I've never taken... Hang on. Sorry. Very loud in my ears. But, yeah. You've never, you know, actually taken down the first Vicar, I think, is his title. Just like I've never taken down the Orphan. So, you know, why not give it a shot? I feel like I can probably run past that one guy as well. So, that's something to note for the future, just in case I lose because I'm a single bullet or single vial short. I should also probably take off the claw mark rune, since I very much doubt I'm going to be able to get a parry off on this sucker. Ow! I forget the environment that I'm playing in as well, just a little bit. Okay, clearly I messed something up because the one thing isn't coming down in a swarm. So, you know, I'm just gonna go and... Well, first off, where's my echoes? Okay, so we're down here. I'm actually gonna go and take off the claw mark rune because that did just occur to me. It is probably beneficial not to be hampering myself by not having a proper setup. What I'm gonna replace it with is, I don't know. I really do not know what I'm going to replace it with. Maybe I could go more echoes on kills, I suppose, but I don't know. It's got to be maybe a defensive buff, because, yeah, probably something defensive, just for the sanctity of my mind. So, Claw Mark get replaced with, you know, probably fire damage reduction. And then stamina and health are good, and vial HP recovery up is fine. Let's repair my weapon. The Kuyo is a little bit damaged. And yeah, alright. Back to the nightmare, because this is the closest freaking bonfire. Closest light lamppost to the thing. Because they decided to make it a very far run. Lovely, lovely, lovely. But, hey, what can you do? I'm just hoping I can run past all these schmucks. Because otherwise, it's gonna be tedious to get to the boss multiple times. Because I very much doubt I'm gonna do it second try. Okay, so we can run past that hunter. Although he is gonna give chase from the sounds of it. How long he'll give chase, though, that is the question. Good, good, good. One survived. And then up here, we let the big guy smash those two fools to death. Or at least distract, so that I can get by him. And up to the Vicar. It would really be useful if there was a light post up here and not, you know, in the boss fight room, but oh well. Laurence, I've come to kill you. And by kill you, I mean get one shot by you, good gracious. Okay. So his slam is deadly. One-shot capabilities. Excellent to know. Very much. a good thing to know. Especially since we're not starting right on top of him like when you first fight him, because then that's when you activate him and you actually spawn there, but now you're across the room. I wonder... It's probably not a good idea to fight him in corners, so I wonder if I should try and lure him into a little bit more open ground. Ow. That might not be a terrible plan. I honestly don't know. It's going to be experimentation time. Here comes the flames. Here comes the flame. Son of a biscuits. Draining my hard-earned blood echo, my blood life things. Where are all these extra kills coming from? Okay, big boy. Come here, big boy. There's a good big boy. Who's a good big boy who swings and misses a lot, thankfully. I should not get cocky. Hey, J6. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. How be things, how be things? That's perfectly alright, man. No killing me, Lawrence. I need to be able to get in more than 2 hits. Or not. Good Lord, Lawrence. You've got a hitbox with the best of them. I don't think that'll work, really. I really don't think that will work. You know what, J6? What if I offered to buy you a $5 Amazon gift card for this death compilation? Would that be sufficient compensation? Also, I apparently am out of excess blood vials. Awesome! Stupendous, really. Okay, honestly, if I did do it, I would want the full, like, thing compressed into one, but, again, if you seriously don't have the time to do it, you don't need to do it, man. Oh, by the way, I'm a complete and total lazy bum. But, why did you send me messages saying that you found the stronghold when we both found the stronghold last week? Together? That was just a bit of a random, you know, sort of thing. And it's like, why? Oh, you randomly found it. Gotcha. Well, isn't that a coincidence? It's a good thing we had gone through all that effort to find it the normal / hard way. Otherwise, you know. You really do love that slime sling, slime boot combo, don't you, man? You really do like that combo, don't you? What's the... Warm Sea. Can't say I am familiar with that biome. And... Fire! Back away! Ow. Thank you, Lawrence, for, ripping my camera up to your face and unable to see where I was trying to move. Thank you very much, Lawrence. You're a swell Vicar. Completely and totally swell he is. But I need more vials, because he's clearly not going to be, an easy fight. Oh yeah, the slime islands are really common when you get into those unknown chunks, man. They're, like, super common. I know that the, I feel like the sky slime is used especially in Tinker's stuff, but it's been a while since I've messed with Tinkers, so I honestly don't know. Well and truly do not know. Though if I do end up doing that 100 days reincarnated as a slime mod YouTube Minecraft playthrough thing, I guess the mod pack I found has Tinkers in it, so. Wait, you can use slime for cake. How does that work? What are you substituting for slime? Are you substituting milk with slime? That just sounds gross. I'm not gonna lie, that just sounds gross, man. Substituting milk for slime. Look at the little guy there. I was gonna say he's putting up a decent fight. And he actually is. He's done like half, he did like half of that big guy's health bar there. So he did not do a bad job in that fight. Took out half of the big boy's health. Of course, he let the big boy get the pulsating X trick off, which is never a good trick to have to face. Ooh, more vials. You lack the eggs to make more. Fair. Fair, fair, fair. Yeah, I've got a lot of busy work I've still got to do on the server. I've got so many collector crystals to make, so many ritual crystals to make. It is ridiculous. How much does my gun do? My gun does jack diddly squat. Ow. Can I not get caught looking up at this motherfucker without any indication of where the heck I'm supposed to be moving? Ow. Can I not get caught on pillars? Game. Thank you. And eruption. Wait, he actually grabbed me. Okay, Mr. Lawrence, I did not realize you could grab me. If I knew you had a grab attack, I would have been wary for said grab attack. Oh, you did have a parry. I didn't realize you could be parried, Mr. Lawrence. Could you stop screaming so much, Mr. Lawrence? I can't hear myself think. It's something like that. Stop grabbing me, Lawrence! Bad touch, Lawrence. Bad touch. Damn it. That was not a bad run. That was not a bad fight. We actually proceeded fairly nicely there. Once I got used to his attack patterns, at least. Now I need more vials in order to proceed. 'Cause I didn't realize I was so low. So, that means we first return to the dream, to the dream, to the dream. And then we go back to farm those lightning fish-faced mother truckers. The VOD should expire, like... I want to say I have it so that VODs last for, like, a month or so. Give me just a moment and I can see if I can't, see. So, content. Collections. No. Video producer. Okay, so... It looks like... So... My VOD that is expiring first, or my next VOD that's expiring, is the start of the summer event, which was in July. So I think my VODs last for like 2 months, in other words. Also, okay, so yeah, I think it lasts like 2 months or so before the VOD expires. Excuse me. Coolness. I look forward to seeing the clips. Well, bye-bye 30,000 blood echoes, because, you know, the one guy broke stun too soon. Oh well, it was just 30,000 echoes, that was nothing major. I need vials anyways, so it is what it is. I'm not overly concerned. So you're gonna do whatever comes to your mind while streaming. I'm honestly not sure if I'm gonna stream on my birthday or not. It is on a Monday, so it would be a normal stream day, but it's just like, I don't know what I want to do. I know I'm taking the day off work. Mainly because it's almost become traditional of me to do so. This Friday be your B-day. Happy early birthday. But yeah, it's always, for the past 3 years, I've been taking work off for my birthday, so, you know, it's like, I may as well just continue to keep that up. I also have to go to the DMV to renew something with regards to my license plate on my birthday, because it's the most convenient to do that then. The 11th. But it's like, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do beyond that. Maybe go to the casino to see if I've got some birthday luck. It's very possible that Saber Wars 2 will have started by then, so maybe... Good night! So maybe that might be the day that I roll for Spishtar. Maybe. Well, to be fair, it could be sooner than that, But apparently I was late. So, you know. Plus, there is the fact that it is appropriate because my birthday is exactly 6 months after my dad's birthday. So that's always been sort of a nice point of commonality. If you can really be called commonality. Nothing you want for your birthday? Shorts, the other guy somehow drew his aggro. Mr. all the way over here. Thank you for at least storing my echoes on you. Nice. I still have yet to decide what I'm going to be wanting for my birthday gift. Because honestly, there's not much I really need. I am probably going to see about getting me some new headphones, since my current ones are starting to crack up at the top, because I have to wear one of them fully extended and one of them not, because one of the sides, the wire completely dislodged, so the headphone is all floppy if it's not fully sealed over. Thank you for killing me. Totally wanted to die there, fish faces. Totally wanted to die. Yeah, I'm not really sure what I want to go with, other than not the kind I've already got, because again, that's another reason I need new headphones. It's the headphone pair that has the terrible connecting thing, and, you know, I kind of want to just go back to what I got before, but I can't remember what I got before, so it's sort of like, oh, I want the exact same kind that I used to get. What did I used to get? Sort of thing. Granted, what I did used to get were always sort of like cheapos, I guess. Just because I didn't really see the need to have super high quality headphones. Why I'm bowing to the air, I have no idea. But, yeah. I still have yet to make decisions. I'm a procrastinator through and through. I mean, in all honesty, what I would really like for my birthday is a PlayStation 5, but that's wishful thinking, unfortunately. A PlayStation 5 is the pinnacle of wishful thinking. Completely honest, if you somehow got your hands on a PlayStation 5, I would legitimately buy that off you. Like, if you got your hands on a PlayStation 5 or had the opportunity to get your hands on it, I would legitimately buy it off of you and pay whatever shipping as well as a finder's fee. Completely and 100% legit. I am getting to that point of desperation where I will pay a finder's fee to somebody who can legitimately acquire me a PlayStation 5. As long as, you know, it's not located in some other country or something where the cost of shipping would just be the same as if I were to buy one of the multiple $800 PlayStation 5s that are on many marketplaces, you know. Because there are multiple PlayStation 5s on multiple marketplaces for 800 some odd bucks. Yeah, I know I know. I remember you've stated it before, and, you know, when you've won the contest, you got Canadian Amazon money. Yeah. I'm just really hoping I can get a PlayStation 5 before Elden Ring comes out, because I would very much love to play Elden Ring on a next-gen console, you know? I would also like to play God of War Ragnarok on a next-gen console. I would also like to play frickin' Demon Souls, which I bought before the PlayStation 5 was actually released, because I was foolishly naive and thought, sure, they're all sold out now, but I'm sure I'll be able to get one easily enough when it comes out. But no, there has to be scalpers out the wazoo, even a year after its damn release. Ooh. And just bullets. Oh, and where is this place that you know? Or what 2 ways do you know that are not illegal? Yeah, because, I mean, I know plenty of ways to get a PlayStation 5. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. None of them are really ways that I would ever do, though. Ow. Pulls the hand free. Yeah, I've debated talking with Misakai since he has stated, ow. Back away, back away. I said back away, man. Not staying close and get hit with a frickin' flaming fist of death. But yeah, I mean, I've considered trying to see if Misakai could get me one. Although, to be fair, when I went to my 10-year reunion, I did get in contact with somebody else who has gone pretty far and wide to get a hold of his own PlayStation 5, and, you know, there is the possibility of me getting in touch with them for similar things. Heal. I gotta focus a little bit. Very clearly, I'm losing my focus. Back away. Ouch. I really don't know what he's doing when he's hugging himself there. Oh, he's transformed! Second phase! He no longer has a lower body. Can I shoot you to death? Probably not. Ow! That hurt. Nope, no, 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 no. Laurence be spitting fire. Did I shut down his charge? Nope. I'm trying to get an idea of how many he does for his little charge attack. Oh, you... What was that? He got me with his frickin' armpit. Oh, that was not a bad one. That was not a bad one. So that phase isn't anywhere near as bad as the preceding phase. He does hit pretty hard, though. And, you know, I'm pretty sure I've said it before, but back when Let It Go first came out, I was still heavily into Naruto at that time. And part of me just wanted to make an AMV of Itachi doing a parody of Let It Go, but with it being kill them all as he slaughters all of his clan. Because I was the weird kid. Ow! Damn Hunter Man. I think of the two of you, one of your axes is a little bit more impressive, Mr. Guy. Mr. Little Man. You hate Naruto. I don't think you've ever expressed that you've Why am I sitting? I don't think you've ever expressed a hatred towards Naruto, J6. Damn it! Why did I think I would be able to avoid that? I know what that attack does. Why did I think I would be able to avoid that attack? By charging towards Laurence. Oh boy. This is gonna be a time and a half, isn't it? This is going to be a time and a half. You hate Naruto because of the power of sitting. Or, why did I sit? And your response is because of the power of sitting. Okay, it's the... You answered the question of, why did I sit? Gotcha. Okay, that one down there is still giving chase Reno. Big Flaming Ball of Death, come a little bit faster, please. Thank you, Big Flaming Ball of Death. You... Ow. You hate Naruto because of the jutsu stuff. Oh, you hate that it's not an actual ninja thing, it's more fantasy ninjas. Or magic ninjas, or along those lines, sort of. Ideals, essentially. I got lucky, I didn't take that hit. Lucky, lucky, lucky is me. Alright, Laurence. Round, I think 6. Lodged your hand in, you pull it out with an eruption of flame. I back away, I heal a smidgen. We back away from each other, Laurence. Ah, Naruto causes misconceptions about ninjas. Parry, mother trucker! Heal. No! How did that one hit me? Ugh. You attacked a wall and you somehow one-shot me. Resin. Yeah, I know, ninjas are just spies and nothing else. I mean, really though, they could have definitely sold it a different way, I suppose. Like, just knowing all of the lore of Naruto, because again, I was a bit of a Naruto nerd when I was younger. They could have definitely gone a path other than ninjas with it all. But I'm guessing that they just had a theme that they wanted to go with. Like, they couldn't go samurai because samurai only use swords, and I don't know. There's definitely a reason for them choosing for it to be ninjas. I didn't realize one of those little guys was still alive. Holy cow. They did a number on this big boy. I kind of want to just kill him now. Ooh, 6 vials. I will gladly take 6 vials. Alright. Also, I'm looking at Laurence's block here. So apparently I keep getting... The reason I keep getting viscerals is because I'm hitting his head occasionally. Yeah. So, the occasional shots I hit against his head are the ones that are bringing him down to his knees for the riposte. Stop grabbing me! Did he just introduce me to the Slam Jam? That was a completely different grab attack than he normally does. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, honestly, I don't know much about Japanese history, but I could have swore that horses were pretty much a European thing that they brought across the continent. Like, I'm almost... Obviously, correct me if I'm wrong, but did horses not originate, and cavalry originate in, European slash... Well, yeah, I know, but just given the fact that Japan out has always been, you know, an island nation, I was under the impression that stuff like horses and stuff weren't introduced to there until naval travels became a little bit more easy. Always reserve for the best. I mean, I can understand the annoyance at the fact that Naruto has brought in a different idea of what ninjas are supposed to be. But I mean, like, don't most fantasy anime do the same thing? Or modern times and modern cartoons, anime and stuff has drastically changed how people envision things. Like, one thing that I've read is that the ancient Norse or the Vikings didn't really do tattoos. They didn't have a word for tattoos, yet a lot of the times Vikings are depicted with various tattoos and stuff, you know? Thank you, Lawrence, for the quick kill on me. And, you know, not giving me a chance to attack you. I mean, yeah, true history, it's not that people are forgetting. It's just that as time goes, people blend in things that aren't necessarily true with what is true. I mean, it's a big meme at this point that sometimes the search results of fake characters are showing up when you try to look up the real characters of it. But I mean, that is one way of looking at it, with people are forgetting the true history, you know? But you can't enforce that too heavily, whereas this is the truth and only show the truth, because then you get what's happened to the Chinese FGO server, where all but, I think, 2 or 3 Chinese... No, like, 2 Chinese servants are not being censored. And it's not just FGO, of course. It has basis in other things, you know. I think it started with another mobile game or something, but... like, that's another thing with true history, is some parts of it, history is written by the victor. That's a good way of thinking of it. History is written by the victor, and what is true can often be subjective to where it is taught. You know? Like, I'm sure the British have a different view of the American Revolution than the Americans do. Every country would put themselves on top if the opportunity appears. I know it's a sport. And I know I'm about to die here because Lawrence is welcoming me to the Slam Jam. Thank you, Lawrence. I love that introduction to the Slam Jam. Absolutely love it when Lawrence takes me to the Slam Jam. I did not. I was unaware that lacrosse was created by the natives. Granted, I don't know much about lacrosse other than that it's a sport. I wouldn't be able to tell you how it's played, how many players, or how you even score. So, it's kind of like, that's one of those things that, you know, I'm ignorant about the whole fact of lacrosse. So, it's like, how am I going to know that one fact sort of thing? Like, I don't know. History and the truth are very complicated things, you know? And I agree with you, erasing the true history of things is not a good thing. The burning of the books and all that stuff was a terrible, terrible crime that was done many years ago. Burning of books is always a big crime because lost knowledge that is lost forever is horrendous, you know? But, I mean, as long as the truth is out there somewhere, and at least somebody knows the proper truth of things, they can always spread the truth of things and erase any lies. Not the best way of putting it, but I do admit I am being distracted by a giant, flaming, screaming man beast thing. And while I do love a good flop... Damn it! Stop taking me to the Slam Jam, Laurence! I don't like the Slam Jam that you take me to. Damn it, Laurence. I mean, pretty much everything really does have a dark history when you look into it. Nothing is... No history is completely pure. There's always going to be more than a handful of dark secrets out there. Like, it's a time that obviously is not looked back fondly upon in the church, but I do recall learning about the various crusades in my high school religion class, you know. I do recall learning about the various crusades, including the infamous Children's Crusade, which did not last long and was highly unsuccessful. However, despite the Crusades being a horrendous thing, the Crusades are also why modern society is what it is today, just due to the incursion of the... What's the best way to put this? I'm pretty sure it was the Ottoman Empire that was beginning to gain ground on European territory, and one of the Crusades was against the Ottoman Empire. So had the Crusades not happened, then the Ottoman Empire could have very well taken over all of Europe, and, well, life would be very different, I imagine. But, like, the Crusades are a decent point of contention, I would say. I mean, yeah, Rome took over Europe. Why did I get close to this big lug? Good lord, I'm an idiot. I wonder. It said if I keep hitting the head, I could stagger him. And I kind of want to do that. I also don't want to get introduced to the Slam Jam again. Laurence, no, no, Laurence, let me go, Laurence. Laurence, let me go. Thank you, Laurence. Thank you for not taking me to the Slam Jam. You are not the most, ouch, appropriate person to introducing people to the Slam Jam. Sorry, Laurence. I know you're a big fan of them. But there are just people better suited for the Slam Jam introductions than you. Damn it. Laurence, let me go. Let me go, Laurence. Thank you, Laurence. I'm doing more than just hurting his feelings, to be fair. I'm causing him much physical bodily harm. Probably more so than I am hurting his feelings. Ow. I'm dead. Saw that one coming. He got me caught tight in a corner there. Well, you know, you're not wrong, but what happens when those emotional scars become physical scars? Because the reason Laurence is the way he is because He burnt down a entire town filled with innocent people that weren't hurting anybody, but that had the scourge of beasts. They were completely harmless, but he burnt them down, went mad, was dragged here, turned into a beast himself, and for his crime of burning the beasts, he is now ever burning. So his emotional scars became the physical scars. Thank you, Hunter, for proving my point. I don't know what point I was trying to prove there, but thank you, Mr. Whip Sword Hunter, for proving my point. Oh, I know, I just gave you the rough and dirty of his lore. Laurence founded the church, which uses blood to heal other people. The blood that heals other people is tainted by the blood of beasts, and occasionally people with the blood of beasts go all beast-like. This happened to a whole town of people. The people that were beasts, however, did not bring harm to anybody, but because he was head of the church against the beasts, he decided to hunt them down, and to hunt them down, he burnt the whole town down. And he was haunted by his sins and dragged to this nightmare where he will forevermore live as a beast that is forever burning as a form of penance for his sins. And yes, I do use blood vials. However, I am not going to become a beast because in lore, my character was injected with the blood of a great old one, which is stronger than that of beasts. So I can never go full beast because I've got old one blood in me. The power of the old ones overpowers that of the beast. That is the quick and dirty of the lore. There's also something about eyes on the brain, but, you know, I don't really get the whole eyes growing on people's brains part of the lore. That one has always been a bit more weird / confusing to me. Ow. Thank you for laying down my character. I totally wish for you to be laying down instead of attacking the giant Burning Man. Thank you, Laurence, for killing me. My character was definitely not responding to my inputs, so you taught him a lesson, man. Where were you going, Laurence? Were you about to go and fight the NPCs? That'd be fun. No, it's not because I'm not a boomer. I don't know how knowing all that lore means I'm a boomer. I didn't learn the lore myself. I read somebody else's very well written description of the lore of Bloodborne. Plus, I've listened to VOD videos, so you know. He's a major lore man in the Souls community. So yeah. But I'm not a boomer. How, you know, actually, here's a better question. J6, how can I convince you that I am not a boomer? What is something I could do to prove that I am not a boomer? I should have asked this question a long time ago. But the fact that I stream after long days of work and I'm a little bit scatterbrained at times does not help. Come on, big axe man with the scraggly beard. Thank you. No, legitimate. Completely 100% legit. How can I convince you I'm not a boomer? No! Stupid corners! This battlefield is so tight. It's annoying. It's a very, very high margin. Do I have to do that Jacko pose thing to prove that I'm not a boomer? J6. Do I have to make a TikTok and do TikTok dances to prove I'm not a boomer? Do I have to cosplay as a Stolfo to prove that I'm not a boomer? I would say, do I have to cosplay as Gilgamesh to prove I'm not a boomer, but I'm pretty sure it's commonly agreed on that Gil is a bit of a boomer. So that would not work. Well, J6, as I've said before, if I ever reach 100 concurrent subscribers, you know, I will cosplay as a Stolfo for a stream. Granted, getting 100 subs is not easy in the slightest. But who knows, I could blow up at some point and become a big-time Twitch streamer, man. There's no telling what the future might hold. Back away. Back away. Ow. Actually, thank you for that, Lawrence. You let me heal to almost full again. I mean, honestly, there is no other way to tell when I've reached 100 outside of the concurrent subs thing. Because there is no, like, hard track of it. No. No! You mother... Corners! I hate the corners! I truly, truly, truly hate corners. But I mean, I can't just keep a note is the issue. Because it's not the same thing. Like, the reason I want more subs is because I need at least 15 subs at the same time to even unlock the next emote. Right now, the only other emotes I have available are the Tier 2 and the Tier 3 emotes. And those are expensive. Like, a single Tier 2 emote is worth... A single Tier 2 sub is worth, like, 2 months of normal subs. And Tier 3 is 3 months of normal subs, you know? It's like... I can somewhat see the reasoning for it. It's just, like, more support, you're flexing more money, but, again, I'm not asking for more money. And Prime subs, which are the majority of people's subscriptions, honestly, are always a Tier 1 sub. And if I counted, like, subs that just were the same person subbing, yeah, if I did that, it would just be, like, 3 points, but it doesn't count towards getting more emotes, which I would very much like to have more of, you know? And honestly, I kind of wanted to get emotes bad enough that... Ow. I have debated, Ow. I have debated, like, if I ever have a stream where I have a decent amount of people, I might just, you know, drop enough gift subs to get me up to 15 subs. You don't need to. I'm legitimately getting ready to the point where if I want more emotes, I'm going to have to start dropping gift subs myself. And, you know, I don't know why I charge towards him. I know that attack. Why do I charge towards him on that attack? But it's like, I don't know, maybe if people are given gift subscriptions and they like the stream content, then maybe they'll sub on their own in the future. That's kind of what I'm trying to get there with my logic. You know, because their logic is somewhat sound, I believe, at least. You know? More often than not, people that get gift subs do tend to resub to other streamers. Or at the very least, watch their content, even if they aren't a normal viewer, you know. Thank you for the vials. I don't know, it's just... It's thoughts that have crossed my head. Like I said, I'm not in Twitch for the money or anything like that. Would I like to, you know, be pretty good with Twitch? Yes, because, again, I'm into Twitch for the fact that I can make other people's day a little bit easier. So if I had more following, then I could lighten up more people's days, you know? But I don't want to get greedy with it or anything either. Hey, 80 followers is pretty respectable. This guy was not that hard, but he did not give me any vials. Sadness. I mean, like, I've checked the Twitch metrics, and, like, I doubt it's a big flex just because there's a ton of people on Twitch, but I'm in the top 5 or 6% of, like, Twitch streamers overall. But again, I doubt that's a very impressive feat, considering there's probably hundreds of thousands of Twitch accounts that are not have anybody following or anything, so it's not that big of a feat. Mostly because in recent Genshin Twitch stream event, people have been doing follow for follow despite me openly not agreeing to any of that. Yeah. I mean, I do occasionally drop a follow for a follow. You know. I occasionally do drop a follow for a follow. Again! Why am I so dumb? Why am I so dumb? I know that attack. I just died to it last time. Want more rewards? What do you mean by more rewards? Does Genshin have some... Oh, wait, are you talking follow for follow on Genshin? Oh, gotcha. Interesting. I suppose. I was not thinking I was going to get that off. I thought I shot far too soon. More vials. I'll take them. You birds don't drop me any vials. You misshapen beasts do, however. I don't know. I mean, who knows? Maybe if I decide to, like, if I manage to get a midnight stream off of Elden Ring or something and I make it further than most people, who knows? I mean, that's kind of what I went into the logic with Sekiro when it first came out, and why I tried live streaming it the second I got it, was because it's sort of like, New game. Very popular game. If I make it further than most people, you know, maybe I'll make it big. And then I proceed to get stuck because I've never was good at the parrying mechanic of any of the Souls games. You know? I know, but I've got some time to get a PlayStation 5 for Elden Ring. If no, ow! Nothing else. I do have time to get a PlayStation 5. And I am starting to put my feelers out there for, like, not just me getting it, but me offering a bounty, essentially, for a PlayStation 5. Back away this time, me. Good job, me. We fought properly there. Back away, back away. I mean, not necessarily a miracle. They are starting... Ow! Back away! Do not get in close! He was clearly going for the reach, man. No! Back away, back away, back away! I don't know how I survived that time when I don't survive all the others. Just gotta be careful. Bed in the fist. I will make sure to rank up Bedivere by 3. No! You... By the way, J6, how did you, lock down the images of the servants to the tabs themselves? Because I don't know how you've done that. And, some of the servants just aren't locking down to their tabs, you know? Which just makes it a bit of a pain to move them around. Also, I'm low on vials, so I need to go and do the little farming jig. Like, Charlotte, for example, her image is not locked down to her tab. Insert image into cell? And how... How do I do that? Okay, I'll have to look into it later. Thank you for at least telling me how to do it, though, so I can look into doing that at a later point. Ooh, my neck. Laurence is just kicking my ass. He's a different kind of difficult compared to Orphan. Orphan was difficult because it's the Orphan of Kos, but Laurence is difficult because of the stupidly tight damn quarters that you're forced to fight him in. And he's a large beast. Insert, click on that, scroll over to the image. Okay. I will keep this in mind, J6. I will keep this in mind. Bye-bye, Mr. Fishman. Reawaken. I need more blood. I don't know, I'm pretty tired, man. I hate Mr. Fishman. I hate you, Mr. Fishman. I really, really do. But I mean, today was a bit of a rougher day as well with work. My dad couldn't go in today because over the weekend we had... I wouldn't say... When people say plumbing, they often think of, like, the toilet and stuff, but we had plumbing issues in the house over the weekend, and while I did help as best as I could, more often than not, my mom and dad were crouched down under sinks and stuff, messing around with things while I held other things in place. No, there was no flood, but, like, they had to replace some pipe, they had to cut some piping to insert a, stop valve, because the pipe to one of our sinks did not have a stop valve for the water, so they couldn't replace the faucet it was on. So, while they were doing that, they needed me to hold everything in place because it was in a bit of an awkward positioning underneath the sink and everything, you know? So they were stretching themselves and pressing themselves on the ground a lot while I was, you know, holding things in place since, you know, I'm physically stronger, or rather, I have a better grip than them after my mom's had surgery done on her thumbs, and my dad's, you know, still sore a little bit from the most recent car accident they were in, which hurt his shoulder. So he's still a little bit sore. My mom doesn't have as good of grip, so I was the one gripping things, and that left them to do a lot of the crouching and all that kind of stuff, so that he kind of wore himself down a little bit. I don't think I've ever dealt with a flooding situation in the house. I'm trying to think. No, I've never dealt with flooding situations before. Outside of floodings that were caused by myself due to messing up in one way or another. Like when I first started to do the laundry, I overfilled the washing machine and didn't unclog the runoff sink, which caused a flood. Small flood. Nothing was damaged, but a flood nonetheless. Actually, I can't say I've never dealt with flooding, because we have. Living us hell. Ooh, that... I hope it was not... I hope it was a compensated hotel living. Because that could be expensive. And I actually am misspeaking. We have dealt with a flood, and actually, within the past year, I don't remember what it was, but the house I live in is a fairly old house. From what I understand, it even used to be like not necessarily a checkpoint, but it had some part to play in the Underground Railroad, or either that or booze smuggling back in the Prohibition era. One of those two. It's been around for a couple hundred years, so there's a direct drain pipe to the sewage system. And sometime last year, the sewage system got pretty badly backed up, and it started to overflow raw sewage. It stunk terribly, terribly bad. Thankfully, we were able to get somebody out here before it was, it got too bad. But it still was not the most pleasant of times. You considered moving to an apartment because of the flood. You had to look for a hotel, live in a hotel for a bit. Yeah, that... I do not envy having to live in a hotel. I mean, it sounds fun on paper, you know, but hotels are expensive as hell. So I can't imagine it's as fun as a lot of people would think it would be. You know? You had never touched electronics, only books. Oh. I was about to say I sympathize, but while I was a big book kid, I was also an electronics kid. I was a very spoiled child. Let's go with that much. Because I kept begging and insisting to my parents to get me all of the Pokemon games when they had come out. I remember I had copies. My first Pokemon game was Red, then Blue, then Yellow, and then Gold, then Silver, then Crystal, which my brother then proceeded to lose because he was like 4 at the time and took it to preschool because he started to get into Pokemon, but he lost it and never got it back. But then it was Sapphire because my brother got Ruby. Neither of us got Emerald. I got Diamond, he got Pearl. I got White, he got Black. And then we sort of both fell off for Gen 5. I don't think I ever even really beat Pokemon White. And then, never got Black and White too. But come Diamond and come X and Y. No, I said Diamond. I got Diamond, he got Pearl. He also got Platinum, that's right. He did get Platinum. I got Sapphire, he got Ruby. Gen 5 is the gen I sort of dropped off on for a bit until X and Y came out. And then I got back into the swing of Pokemon with Pokemon X. And I tried to do competitive breeding at the very least. And let's just say that I didn't have the patience for that after getting a single perfect Pokemon. Curse you, corner! After getting a single perfect Pokemon, which I believe might have been a Ghastly, if my memory serves, the fact that it took well over 500 eggs at the time was just like, I'm not doing this for another 5 Pokemon sort of thing. And then came Sun and Moon, which I played Sun. I got Sun, which I played normally, beat the game. Didn't competitive breed for it. I got Ultra Sun. I didn't make it that far in Ultra Sun, though I am trying to do a Nuzlocke to warm up for when Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl comes out, since I'm going to be doing a Nuzlocke of that when it releases. Which I'm very clearly insane, because they've gone on record saying that they are not going to be nerfing Pokemon Diamond. Or they're not going to be nerfing the games compared to their original versions, which, you know, if Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl includes Megas, means that Cynthia is going to be literally hell incarnate with a Mega Garchomp. So that'll be fun. Not to mention Diamond is one of the harder games to Nuzlocke. But it will be Gen 8 Diamond, so we'll see. Swing, bada bada, swing, bada bada, swing. But yeah, Ultra Sun, played a little bit. I'm trying to Nuzlocke now. And then Sword I streamed casually over the course of many months. Many more months than it should have taken. But, you know, we'll find out how long Brilliant Diamond will take. I'm hoping it will not take as long since, very technically, I believe I have the day it releases off from work. Which will mean that I will have plenty of time that day to play it. Shorts. Oh, that was not the... That was not the attack I feared it was. Whew. I got lucky. Oh, I got lucky. I did not get grabbed there. That was the hug, welcome to the Slam Jam grab. I know the underground is going to be different. No, mother... I know that the underground is going to be, at the very least, different, but the news otherwise has been pretty scarce with it. I know, that's why it's going to be different, because from what I've seen of the trailers, there's going to be, like, areas you can catch Pokemon underground, like little hidden sanctuaries or something. So that's already a huge freaking difference. And I'm not really sure how I'm gonna apply the underground area catching to Nuzlocke rules, but I'll figure it out. Yeah, there's been so little news despite its impending release within, like, less than 2 months. You never played up against your summons because they kept beating you. Wait, you made your starter an HM slave? Why would you make your starter an HM slave? Always catch the regional rat to make into an HM slave, you know? Bidoof, Rattata, Patrat, Sentret. Granted, I don't think I ever... Yeah, I don't think I ever actually had an HM slave, come to think of it. Like, that thought had never really occurred to me to, you know, oh man, I should just, rather than have the HM spread apart and have to possibly take a Pokemon out that has a specific HM I need, I'm gonna just, you know, I never thought to make an HM slave. The thought never passed by my, younger self's brain. Theirs were balanced while yours were under-leveled or had that one level 75 HM slave. Cut, Rock Smash, Surf, and Waterfall. Hey, if it was a water type, you know, Surf at the very least was a pretty decent move. Heal. No! So close to getting to that other phase with only one frickin' vial used. A slave Empoleon. I mean, at the very least you had Stab on Surf and Waterfall, you know? Though granted, you know, why you would go Piplup when there's the unit that is Chimchar? Wait, because you beat her, she banned that team setup. That's a salty loser situation. You should have tried to ban her, some of her team setups when she beat you, you know? Excuse me. But I don't think my brother and I don't actually think my brother and I battled each other with Pokemon. Even though we did have the link cable, we never really fought against each other. I don't know why that's the case either. I suppose, you know, I don't think that I really battled many people outside of, like, who you battle in games. Thank you, Mr. Tentacle Beard. And thank you, you schmucks that fought him for letting him activate his Boomy Axe mode. You know, I don't think I really learned about... I think outside of, like, leftovers and a shell bell, I never really used held items either. Yeah. Outside of leftovers and shell bell, I never used to use held items. You sold them all? Really? Interesting strategy there. Let's see how it pays off. Understandable. But yeah. I mean, I think the main battles that I did was with my best friend growing up. Because he also had the Pokemon games and he was into Pokemon as much as I was, you know. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we battled a couple of times, but beyond battling him, I don't think I really ever battled my brother. And outside of the X and Y, I never really, See, without revives and potions, it's just you are doing a hardcore Nuzlocke, man. Now, my Nuzlocke's not going to be hardcore because I'm not that confident with myself. I will probably end up doing set mode. But and even then, that's a very iffy thing with set mode and not set mode and Switch. Obviously, no revives will be able to be used in a Nuzlocke. Back away, back away! Screw you, Lawrence! Lawrence, you've got a name. Thought they were useless and was too scared to use items during fight because you thought of it as a free kill. I mean, I can definitely see the logic in that. Hey, at least you weren't dumb and stubborn. I've said it many times, but in Pokemon Red, I was so stubborn that I grinded up a Charmeleon before Brock on Route 2, where the Pokemon were level 2. when I could have gone just a little bit further north to Route 3, or even, you know, with the Fire-type Pokemon, to the Viridian Forest, and done it much faster. But no, dumb childhood me thought, oh, I don't want to lose. Yeah, normal red. I didn't even have Metal Claw. I just went in because I wanted to get a Charizard. I don't even remember what my logic was of grinding that hard. Because I don't think I knew... No, I knew about Charizard. I definitely knew about Charizard because the first Pokemon... Screw you, Tentacle McBeard! The first Pokemon episode I ever watched was the one where Charmeleon evolved into Charizard, which was the fossil one with Aerodactyl. That was the first Pokemon episode I ever watched. I do distinctly recall that. So that's why I chose Charmander in the beginning, because I wanted a cool Charizard like Ash Ketchum had. You know? I mean, to be fair... Ow. I wouldn't say I had a sheltered childhood. Like, it was more just Pokemon wasn't on my radar at the time. I don't even remember what I used to watch before I started getting into proper cartoons. Actually, no, I do. I remember. I used to watch the Rugrats. The Rugrats was the TV show that I watched the most before I got into Pokemon and then Digimon and the like. I watched safe Nickelodeon cartoons and very rarely Cartoon Network because my mom did not like Ed, Edd, and Eddy. She thought it was very dumb. It was a Nickelodeon... Damn it. Rugrats was a Nickelodeon show based around the adventures of a group of babies and seeing the world through their eyes with their imagination and everything like that. Yeah. No, it was not like Boss Baby. It was like actual babies and stuff. Granted, there were some episodes that did hit a little deeper because one of the babies in the show had lost... Yeah, no baby company. One of the babies in the show did lose their mother, and there was a whole episode, because this was old school Nickelodeon, where they weren't afraid to touch the darker topics in life. But there was a legitimate episode about how a 2-year-old deals with the fact that he has no mother because his mother died. That was one of the episodes of Rugrats. Of the emotional way a 2-year-old child would deal with the loss of their mother, who died a long time ago. But, like, all the other kids had a mother. Mother's Day comes around. He doesn't have anybody to celebrate with. And it was sort of dealing, like, it sort of explored death in a way. Hey, Draconic, welcome to the stream. Happy things. Nope. It's not like Naruto. He was friends with everybody, you know? It was just like, he had a dad. It was just like a very somber episode, really. It was a very somber episode that addressed the topic of death in a way that a young child could understand it, you know? I'm just explaining a little bit of Rugrats to J6 here. I don't know if you've ever watched Rugrats or even heard of Rugrats Draconic, but Oniland raids are Wednesday. Alright, and your dad's interview. That's right, that's right. Back away. You know, I wasn't sure. Because J6 had never heard of it, you know. Granted, he did say he didn't really watch television growing up, so. Ow, stupid thing! I hate you right now, Lawrence. I really do. The run-up to you is hell. You have too tight of quarters for your big-ass body, Lawrence. I will probably stop by on your stream on your birthday, J6, your birthday stream, the stream of your birthday. I will likely drop in for a while. If I'm not streaming myself, which I don't know. See, while I do have Persona that I do need to be streaming still, because it's been about a month or so since I last streamed Persona 5 Strikers. It's kind of like I want to, I don't know, like, while part of me is fine with streaming 4 days a week, another part of me is like, it's a lot of my time that's getting used to stream, but like, I don't know. Hollow Knight. Oh, I plan on eventually going to Hollow Knight. I did not mean to draw your aggros, man. You're supposed to be fighting Mr. Big Tentacle Beard up there. Tentacle Beard, distract them for me. Thank you, Tentacle Beard, for distracting those little schmucks. But you need to pick up your sister. Isn't she the elder sibling? So she should be picking you up from school, J6. That's how it's supposed to work. The older sibling is supposed to pick up the younger, not the other way around. Because that's how the world works, J6. It's supposed to be the elder sibling picking up the younger sibling, not the other way around, man. You plan on streaming another gacha game in October. What is this gacha game called? Short. How I avoided that damage, I will never know. Oh, I figured as much. Oh, you get off school earlier. See, I didn't know that. Screw you, Lawrence! I think the whole youngest is most spoiled thing is more in, like, not big families, I think. Like, because I know my younger brother, because I only have him as a sibling, was definitely more spoiled than I was. No offense to him if he's listening in somehow. Like, I definitely think it depends on how big of a... how many siblings you have, you know? Definitely depends on how many siblings you have. But yeah, Draconic, I'm getting tempted to possibly for another gacha game as well. Reincarnated as a Slime is getting a gacha game, and I'm somewhat tempted to play it when it drops. But it's like, do I really need another gacha game in my life? Plus, there's no guarantee it's gonna be a good gacha game. But on the other hand, it is gonna be a global release, like a global server thing. Ow. You mother... You're not supposed to hit me when I'm up these stairs, man. Stop following me up the stairs! I mean, to be honest, I haven't been going to the casino anywhere near as often as I used to. I'm gonna try with it one-handed here, see what the difference is in reach. Like, I plan on maybe going for my birthday just because I lack other things to really be doing on my birthday. And, you know, there's the whole birthday luck sort of thought process. But I don't know. Sorry, I gotta focus. Also, definitely... Ow! Laurence! Most well is your 20-minute older twin. Maybe you've been lied to, J6. Maybe you're actually the older twin. Yeah, I really don't know how to respond to that. That sounds like a lot of typical twin behavior from what I have heard. But I've never really interacted with a pair of twins. So I really don't know. I'm trying to think here. Yeah, all of my many cousins and their kids, all of my aunts and uncles, yeah. All of my friends... Yeah, I don't think I've ever interacted with a pair of twins in real life. Which is kind of surprising, given how prevalent twins are. So yeah, I'm not really sure. Ow! Axeman! Yeah. I mean, just from what I've heard, that sounds like typical older twin behavior, but again, this is based off of TV shows and stuff. That's typical older twin behavior, so... I mean, you're not wrong. You are most certainly not wrong about that statement. Man, I totally hit him there, didn't you see? Oh, you son of a... Lawrence, I'm really beginning to get pissed off at you. I love how, despite the fact that I was locked onto him, I was attacking towards the camera rather than him. Makes perfect sense, game. Locked on to the big guy. He's standing right in front of you. Attack the opposite direction. Perfect sense there, game. Absolutely 100% flawless logic there. Lawrence is going to take some time, isn't he? Lawrence is certainly going to be taking his sweet old time to beat, I fear. And he's nowhere near as difficult as the Orphan. Like, with the Orphan, it felt like RNG was necessary to defeat him. Lawrence here, a bigger arena. Like, good lord, it is such a small arena for such a big dude. A guy with scarf and glasses who is a CEO. Akaba Reggie from Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5? I'm legitimately kidding there. That was a legitimate joke. Did I get that right? Oh. Okay. Mother! Trucking son of a biscuit, Lawrence. Stop doing your cheapo moves! Oh, okay. Your little backhand swipe got me. Okay, Lawrence. Okay. Good on you, man. Good on you. But man, it's been a while. I have not played Duel Links in ages. I played it when it first came out. I remember the GX world dropping. Well, he's an underused badass because his VA is apparently, like, really popular, so it was hard to get him into studio. That's why he had so little lines, you know. Because of his VA being super popular or something. I don't know who his VA is, because, again, I don't really know Japanese VAs by heart. I'm not that big of a nerd, but, you know. He was definitely a badass, I will agree with that. I was legitimately joking when I mentioned him. Like, I completely forgot you were into Yu-Gi-Oh! Draconic. Completely and utterly forgot. according to my anime listing, his VA. Dun dun. I have no idea who that is. Give me some other anime he's VA'd in. No hugging, Lawrence. This is a Christian stream. We do not support hugging between giant demonic beasts and people. No! Slam jam. Guess you didn't like that I said that. Yeah, Inuyasha's another one I didn't ever watch. I remember watching Yu Yu Hakusho growing up. And then they never subbed, or never dubbed the final season. So it was left off on a massive cliffhanger. But man, Yu Yu Hakusho was cool. Did anybody else... You know what? I may as well ask. Does anybody else remember... Okay, so you remember Yu Yu Hakusho Draconic. J6, I dread to ask, but have you ever heard of Yu Yu Hakusho? Because, from what I remember, it was an old anime when I was young. Okay, so you've never watched it. Yeah, it was either an old anime when I was young, or it was an older style of anime. One of those two. You know, I have to ask. J6, did you ever watch Toonami? Shit, I forgot he does that. Okay, given that you said what, the answer is likely a no. So you are not familiar with Toonami, which was Cartoon Network's Saturday night television where they showed all of the older kids shows like Dragon Ball Z and all that stuff. Which would mean you would not be familiar with Megas XLR. Draconic, I've got to ask. Did you watch Megas XLR? Okay. Megas XLR was another one of those awesome anime. And it wasn't even an anime. It was actually... I think Megas yeah, Megas was definitely a cartoon. Dashed into that fire. Like a beast. He said he would drive the robot. I mean, to be fair, who wouldn't want to have a giant robot that was controlled by a car? That just sounds awesome. And video game controllers. And so many other things that were just complete and utter nonsensicalness Back away, back away. He's splurting his juices everywhere, Laurence is. Damn it, Laurence! Damn you, Laurence. Oh shit, I didn't realize I was quoting Dr. Nefarious. Oh man. It wasn't until you said calm down, Nefarious, that I remembered that Dr. Nefarious's robot butler man was called Laurence. Oh man, Ratchet and Clank was awesome. I kind of want to get I kind of want PlayStation 5 so I can play that one too. Man, Ratchet and Clank Deadlock though. That one was the fun one for me. But until you mentioned Nefarious, I completely forgot. Oh, man. Ratchet and Clank was the shit. I only recognized a couple of those anime roles that you gave, by the way, J6, which is, like, from what I've recognized, none of those characters he voiced are really big characters, so I don't understand why that would make him so, hard to get in touch with, or hard to schedule for his VA sessions. Power level. Oh, he's a big character in Attack on Titan. Okay. Yeah, never really watched Attack on Titan. Ow. Trying to sweep my legs out from underneath me, Laurence? I wouldn't say Fumikage's a big character. Yeah, I would not say Fumikage is a big character, my hero. He's definitely a support character. I'm sure he'll have some importance in this upcoming arc that the anime will be doing, but, like, I would not call him a big character. Plus, I'm pretty sure Arc 5 was before my hero was even being subbed. Oh, shorts. No, Laurence! Damn it! We're doing so good. Screw you! Wall. Screw you, Mr. Wall. Alright. So, there's the saying about insanity is trying the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. I'm already insane, but I don't need to be even more insane. So, before I end the stream, I'm going to try one other boss that has been holding me back a little bit in some progress area. I'm going to try the Chalice Dungeon boss 1 or 2 times, and then I'm probably going to call stream, to be honest. Just because frustration is also a thing. Frustration is also a thing that I really don't like to experience. Dopo Kunikida. I have no idea if I pronounced that right. Yes, I will be... Next one will be Ending the Nightmare Part 2. Or maybe, hopefully, this time. Hopefully this time makes me sound more pathetic. So, you know. And very technically, the nightmare ended last time, since Orphan was the one in charge of the nightmare. So, you know, very technically, I ended the nightmare last time. I was just more speaking ending the nightmare of the Old Hunters DLC sort of thing. Or, I suppose I could have been saying as if ending Laurence's nightmare, but, you know, at this point, he's probably going to become my nightmare. Hello, Mr. Bloodletting Beast. No 1-inch punches. Mr. Bloodletting, I've noticed that you are doing moves that I did not approve of here. You need to stop doing the 1-inch punches, Mr. Bloodletting Beast. They are a, illegal move. Let's go with. 1-inch punches are a bit of an illegal move. Yeah, the Bloodletting Beast, he's probably not as tough as Laurence, I would say. The run-up to him is definitely more manageable. It's just the, he has some great moves to close the distance faster than I can. And his moves that close the distance do a lot more damage than my moves that close distance. And they close a lot more distance. Hence his whole little 1-inch punch shtick. How I'm alive, I will not question. Main character from Megalobox. I don't know that anime. Alright, he's in Fury mode now. Best to be topped up. Ow! What the frick? Your arm extended longer than it normally does, man! He had extendo arm that time. I was definitely outside of the range of his extendo arm there. A boxing anime. I mean, that's a distinct possibility. I am also down to 10 vials, so this is probably going to be my last legitimate attempt at the Bloodletting Beast. And legit this time, in between streams, I will totally farm up some blood vials this time in between streams of Bloodborne. Totally will do that this time. Not just say I'm going to do it, and then not actually do it. The tracking on his punch is insanity. And again, I'm not insane, so I'm going to call my stream here. Tomorrow will probably be Fate, where I will do some more interludes, because I am fairly far behind in the event itself, and, you know, I'm probably not going to be making the raids, unfortunately. And then Wednesday will probably be Minecraft, since J6 said that he is likely not going to be able to do Minecraft this week, so yeah. I'll talk with Wildpet, maybe he'll be able to join us, and who knows. But for now, I've been Soulrack Dragon. I hope that you've enjoyed the stream. If you have, leave me some feedback in whichever way you so see fit. If you want to check out more by me, be sure to check out my channel here on Twitch or on YouTube. Same name, same games. Drop a follow if you want to know when I go live, or drop a like if you're watching on YouTube. The support is greatly appreciated. Once again, thanks so much for coming out. I hope you enjoyed. Have a fantastic evening, everybody.